Eastern PA Weather Authority meteorologist Bobby Martich here with your outlook for September 29th, 2017 for your Friday. Maria is now out of the picture completely, and we are just left with mostly sunny skies across our region. Trough settled in yesterday, but it was just the first of two. This shortwave up here across the Great Lakes is going to move in overnight tonight and very, very early Saturday morning, and we're talking about wee hours of the morning, Saturday morning, and that will lead to an even cooler day on Saturday. So here's that shortwave moving through. It's going to move to the southeast. Again, today's nearly spot on seasonal averages as far as high and low temperatures. Just have an increase of clouds with this overnight. Barely a shower, and not really much going on in the overnight period either. In some areas will stay completely dry, unfortunately, because you're now in a position where we haven't had rain in a while, and it's not looking like we're going to have much rain, if any at all, over the next 10 days or so. Here is that shortwave moving offshore. Most of this is going to stay off to north as far as the rain is concerned. Now, the models are showing a few isolated showers hanging around in the morning here, so at least the global models are. But if we go over to the NAM high-res future simulated radar, I'm going to start putting this in motion from 6 p.m. this evening. It's going to be approaching our western area, State College, up to Williamsport, and it's going to continue off to the moving off to the east here. Not everywhere gets into this precipitation, and areas that do really don't get too much that's really notable at all. Talking about probably 1/10 of an inch or less of total precipitation, and this is now 11 p.m. that we're looking at right here. And next frame is 2 a.m. You can see it's pretty much out of here, and nothing at all here shown on Saturday. Here's 8, 11, 2, and 5. So the NAM, at least for one model, is not showing anything at all on Saturday. Still, we could see, I wouldn't be surprised to see a pop-up shower somewhere here just because of the instability involved with the cooler push of air coming in, and it's going to depend how warm we get on Saturday, but I don't expect Saturday to be a very warm day. I think we're going to be stuck in the 60s in most, if not all, of our locations, and some areas will not even get out of the lower 60s up here in the far northern areas, and maybe dealing with some frost on Saturday night in some of the outlying areas of northeastern Pennsylvania. We'll see. Temperatures are going to be close, so we'll have some areas that will get to the upper 30s, so it'll be definitely a close call, depending on how much clear. We do expect clear skies Saturday night, so that should help if we were going to get some frost early in the season here for northeastern Pennsylvania back towards central PA. So we'll watch for that. A little bit too early to call on exactly if that happens or not. But going forward from that point, it does start to moderate a little bit as we head into Sunday. We're kind of going back to near normal, though, for this time of year. And high pressure is going to settle over the top here, over top of the region. It's going to hang here into Monday. Monday is another day where maybe you go up a couple degrees again, but still lower 70s across most areas. And then once we get into Tuesday, we increase those temperatures a little bit more, but not much. Again, completely bone dry across the region. And then once we get to Wednesday, we finally see temperatures make a run at 80 degrees for some locations, especially the urban areas, and of course along the I-95 corridor, which should especially hit the 80-degree mark or maybe lower 80s, and that should continue into Thursday. That's going to round out our 7-day period. We do have a cold front that's going to come through on either late Thursday or Thursday night, but you see this is running out of steam coming eastward too. So unfortunately, no rain modeled for our area except something very stray or isolated, and that of course would be Thursday of next week. We'll take a better look at that next week. Maybe it can regenerate and get a little bit more of some rainfall in here, which we don't desperately need yet. We still are above normal because of the fact that we had such a rainy summer, especially the month of July, but so we have that to fall back on. So we're not in a drought situation yet, but we could certainly use the rain. The grass is turning brown, things like that, and the leaves are not going to be able to turn color as easy. They'll just kind of die and fall off, and you're going to miss out on some fall foliage if we don't get some appreciable rain in here in the near future. But right now, at least in the next 7 to 10 days, does not look good for those rain prospects. I'm Eastern PA Weather Authority meteorologist Bobby Martich. That is your outlook for September 29th, 2017. Have a great Friday.